Not party promoters, but we just took the parties over.
We're here with Joe Smoove.
Well known.
Well known.
Speed dial on your girl's cell phone.
Right.
I'm on a ringtone.
Right.
That's the full slogan I'm promoting.
All right. So yes, you got DJ Sincere. We're here with Joe Smoove, the P.I.F Boyz.
Indeed.
Columbia, South Carolina, right?
Yes, indeed. New York City, Strong Island, you know, you name it. But we touch many regions. But yeah, the home base currently is Columbia, South Carolina. We rep that as well.
Okay. So let's get started as far as how did that, what's the P.I.F Boyz? Where did it start? How did you guys come up with that?
I mean, P.I.F Boyz, to sum it up for you, I mean, what it means, what it stands for is paid in full.
Okay.
Correct. As I stated to you, you know, we are in Columbia, South Carolina. This is definitely home, you know, my second home. So, originally from New York, but Columbia, South Carolina is definitely home as well. I rep Columbia even when I go back home, so on and so forth. But a lot of us, I mean, in a nutshell, we just friends, man. You know, a lot of us are friends, crew. A lot of my friends, you know, they went to college together. I met a lot of these gentlemen from work, actually. But yeah, I mean, paid in full stands for, P.I.F Boyz stands for paid in full.
Okay.
Being that, as I said to you, you know, a majority of us are from New York, and I'm sure you're familiar with the movie Paid in Full.
Right.
And when we do go out, you know, we kind of gravitate to that lifestyle. If you remember how that movie was, you know, we kind of got the things that appeal to people, you know, appeal to the masses, you know, whether it's the nice clothes, the nice cars, in the past, you know, nice ladies, you know, things of that nature, you know, we kind of gravitate to that type of lifestyle.
Okay. So how old were you when you guys first became a crew?
Well, I mean, I guess the essential answer would be day one, since we've kind of met with each other. You know, it was kind of like instant. You know, we like, for instance, you know, for me, speaking from my own perspective, I moved back to South Carolina when it was in 09, so it's 06 now, 7 years ago. So I was about 21, 22. Okay. It was like right around my birthday, give or take. Right? And that's when I was working at DirecTV, which is when I met my brother. And I say that's, you know, sincerely, because I love him like one. If you see the hashtags when we saying free more G, you know, and all of the above, you know, he kind of had a little situation that he has to sit up for, but he'll be home very soon. But I met him, and we just kind of kicked off right away. Him and I, you know, he's originally from New York, so I guess me being new at work, you know, we could observe my man Rel, YSL Rel, we was working together as well. He's originally from New York as well. Some of my closest friends, you know, my brother Dewey, you know, who I wanted to be, you know, here with us as well. He'll be a part two, but he's from New York. And I kind of, you know, once we clicked up though, it was like instant chemistry. And as I stated to you before, this is like my second home, so they all came down for college. So they all were out here, you know, freshman year, so on and so forth, like on the college route. And me, I moved out here originally going to 7th grade, but I moved back to New York my senior year of high school. So in a nutshell, what I'm saying is I kind of knew like a lot of the locals and like a lot of the people from my side of town. You know, it was a smooth transition for me coming here because I kind of already knew the area. I was very familiar with a lot of people in the audience and stuff that they were familiar with in regards to like who they were going to college or to school with. You know, I was meeting them through them, and they were meeting like the locals and people who I went to school with and high school with and from the neighborhoods with me. You know, so that's kind of how that played out. So
how old were you guys when you guys threw your first party? Because you guys are promoters, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. You know, we used to have a slogan, you know, we're not party promoters, but we just took the parties over. Okay. You know, that was something that we ran with as well, you know. But I couldn't really give you a specific age because, as I stated to you, I guess, quote unquote, before that we actually were running with the brand of that, you know, we were still doing events. It wasn't as consistent or, you know, to the level of what it is that we are now. So I couldn't necessarily give you the quote unquote specific time and date of one.
So it wasn't a start. It was just kind of a rolling.
Nah, I mean, if you wanted to say that, was there a particular start on when things became particularly consistent?
Like with the P.I.F boys, the marketing, the
correct.
Promotion.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, even though we are, you know, in promotions and things of that nature, like we're really crew, like we're really friends. So if we don't throw another party a day in our lives,
you're still friends.
We're still P.I.F boys. Yeah, like because this is what we represent. I mean, I don't have any tattoos, but you know, we got people who have this tatted on them, you know,
gotcha.
Inked in their blood, you know, like, so this is real authentic. But in regards to a consistent basis, I would say from my perspective, when I went away to the military. Right now, before then, you know, we've done multiple, you know what I mean, like others, like I remember my man Shamal. He did a big birthday party, you know, that we all, you know, of course, incorporated and helped out with. But, you know, in regards to like actually putting the name P.I.F boys on things, I would say my going away party, which is when I went to serve our country, you know, with honor, courage, and commitment.
Right.
And yes, indeed, you know, in the U.S. Navy Reserves. But when I did that, because when we, me, Shamal, and Dewey, when we met with the, we was doing it at Capriosa. We did my going away party at Capriosa. Those who've been to Capriosa, you know how great those days was back then. So anyhow, when we did the event, once again, I told you, I'm about to go away. So we do the going away party, but I'm leaving in a week, if that.
Right.
But with that, and you know, I'm sure you could tell by some of my answers, you know, we're extremely sure of ourselves. We know our abilities, blah, blah, blah. So when we met, we told them, like, all right, look, we're going to do this one. It's going to be a success, but we also need 3 more dates, you know, so 1 date each particular month. Of course, after that, you know, my man Mike G, you know, after the first event, you know, they try to talk, yeah, you know, we typically have a good crowd, da-da-da, you know, so we typically do all right on Saturdays after the first event. He was like, yeah, like, I understand. You know what I mean? Pretty much, what do you guys want? Do you want this date? Can we get you on this? Blah, blah, blah.
Shut it down.
Indeed, correct. Yeah, so we developed a great relationship. But in my absence, though, you know, my friends, my brothers was able to consistently keep, you know what I mean, keep the dates going. My apologies, too. I forgot to add my man J. Diddy in there as well. J. Diddy's not originally from New York, though, but, you know, he's from out here. But, you know, while I was away, you know, the parties were still jamming. You know, when my man Shamal wrote me while I was in boot camp, he was telling me, like, yeah, we got a crazy blah, blah, blah. When I got to A school, which is when I was able to use my phone and stuff, when I'm speaking to everybody, like, yo, we got to hurry up and come home. It's crazy. We got it, da-da-da. We got this, we got that, you know, and then pretty much that's just how the, you know what I mean, the domino effect of it, you know.
All right.
Indeed.
So as far as being a promoting for P.I.F boys and marketing around Columbia, what are some of the biggest challenges that you faced trying to get parties promoted and kind of marketing and networking with other people and clubs?
To be 1,000% honest, and you know, also don't want to, you know what I mean, I want to say humbly as well, there really wasn't many, you know, I guess quote unquote challenges. I mean, you and I, Mr. Sincere, you know how we know each other. You know, I won't, you know what I mean, leak for particular ways. You know what I mean, me myself, you know, I don't have to throw another party again in my life if I didn't want to. You know, and for the most part, the way me and my crew is set up is like, you know, we're good with or without a party. So when you have that type of leverage, when you're negotiating or when you're speaking about particular events from a, you know, to a club owner aspect, you know, if we can't come to terms, it's not the end of the world. You know, hey, I respect your decision at this time. We can't agree to disagree. And well, you know what I mean? We'll just relax. It usually doesn't happen that way though. Typically when we sit down, you know, we typically make things happen. You could speak about just about any club in the city from years back. You know, when Capriosa was going on, we was doing plenty of events there. Before Mix was Mix, when it was pure, we've done, you know, multiple events there with, you know, a lot of the brothers who promote and do good business as well. We was at Mix. We've done events at Jet. As now the newer venues in the, you know, in the spot, Mint. Last year, we was at Rue 77, very extremely consistently. You know, had a lot of good results there. You name it though. Any club in the city, we were there. You know, new money, as I would like to say. You know, a younger brother, but you know, he's definitely came, put his mark on the industry the right way. My little bro Sean Dollar, who I wanted to be here as well. He'll be in the next parts as well. But you know, yeah, we just a lot of fresh ideas, man. He's originally from Brooklyn as well, but he does events down at Blue as well. But yeah, you name it, man. We pretty much, you know, have done it, you know, or been around it or exposed to it, you know. Prior to us even like getting into it, like I guess even prior to like, you know what I mean, my going away or when we would do events and stuff like that, how I told you how it was like, you know, the aura and the ambiance that we give off, you know, promoters will call us and they ask us, yo, y'all coming out? You want to come through? We got a bottle for y'all, you know y'all good, such and such. So, you know, when we walk up, you know, and there may be a crazy line or something at the venue, you know what I mean? If we know you in the line, what's up? You know what I mean? We speaking, but we got to keep it moving, you know, because we're blessed to have this red carpet treatment, you know, so.